Hello my beautiful people, my name is Juanita and thank you so much for tuning into W Up. Today's topic is going to be on why it's so important to value yourself more. Um, as this is the new year, 2019, I hope that in the midst of you practicing your goals and in the midst of some of you who are still trying to create your goals, that you choose to value yourself more. If I were to look at my younger self, I don't think I would have ever made this a goal. And that's because as a Hmong woman and a Hmong daughter, and I feel like other women can relate as well. I wasn't taught to value myself and put myself first. I was always taught to take care of others, to put them before me, because I'm someone that is supposed to help people grow. But in valuing myself more, it's so important that I am able to help myself grow too. It's so important that I take care of myself so that when I'm healthy and when I feel great, I can be even more amazing when I go out and help other people. And so here are some reasons and why 2019 you need to value yourself more. So that you don't hurt others. As human beings, we are people that like to connect with others, Even if you think that you're an introvert, there is some part of you that still wants to connect with other life out there. And so in order to keep those relationships and in order to have meaningful relationships, when we love ourselves, then we're able to project that love into others. When we love ourselves and are happy with the way that we are, then we're able to just accept other people in the way that they are too. So that you don't hurt yourself. Sometimes we hurt ourselves because we are unhappy with something in us. Maybe it's the way that we behave. Maybe it's the way that we look. As women, I feel like sometimes we are taught to always compare ourselves with others, how good is her makeup compared to mine? Or wow, she has such a great body, When I don't value myself, I begin to compare myself to others, and I begin to find reasons to not love myself more. And don't do that, don't bully yourself, don't belittle yourself, don't be mean to yourself, don't say anything that you wouldn't want others to say to you. Sometimes it is hard to value ourselves because we feel incompetent. We don't feel confident, and there's some part of us that we look down on, or there's some part of us that we're not willing to accept, whether that is internally or externally. And I hope that when you find flaws of yourself, that you're able to understand why you have those flaws, and that you're able to just grow and love them. And if you aren't able to love them, that you do something about it. If you're able to do something about it, that's cool. But if you aren't able to do something about it, then love it. Love it so that it can grow and become even more beautiful. Because sometimes that's what it needs. Sometimes your flaw is like a plant and it's wilted. That's why you see it as something that's really imperfect. But what you can do is give it more sunshine, give it more water, give it more nutrients, so that it can grow and develop to become this really beautiful part of yourself. The journey of loving yourself is always a journey. You will always find things that you think are really imperfect and you don't like, and you will find things that you really love. Don't be afraid to bloom. Maybe you realize, maybe you see other people and you're jealous of them because wow, they're doing freaking amazing things. And maybe that's just a message that you're noticing for yourself to not be afraid to shine. And if you're not loving that part of your journey, think back and reflect why. When you're able to love and value yourself more, then you don't seek and rely on others to give you that sort of love, because you are whole. And I encourage you to continue practicing being whole and being that person that can bring love to yourself. Are you stopping yourself from shining? And I hope that you aren't. Reason number 3, so that you can conquer your needs and wants, your dreams, and not feel any guilt about it. When you love yourself, that means that you are investing in yourself. When you are valuing yourself and loving yourself more, that means that you are working on yourself and you are able to just define your dreams and work towards it without having any guilt in putting yourself first. Like sometimes I'm jealous of people who are doing like really amazing things in the world, and I want to do that too. I know what I want to be, I know what I want to do, but I'm like not working towards it, you know, because I have put other people in front of me. And so when I feel like that, it helps me realize that I am not investing enough in what I want in my life. And because I'm not investing enough in that, then I want that from other people. And that's why when you love and value yourself more, that means that you are putting yourself first, and that means that you are putting your wants and needs and dreams first. My fourth reason and why valuing yourself is really important is so that you don't seek for validation from other people, so that you don't get all worked up when people don't compliment you, when people don't acknowledge you. Be that person for yourself. Be that person to acknowledge you. Be that person to build yourself the platform. Be that person to tell yourself that you are so beautiful, because you know it within yourself, that you believe it. And so if you're searching for validation, understand the kind of validation that you aren't giving yourself. What about yourself do you need, and why do you want it from other people? And why do you think that you are not enough for that? But also, like, if you are constantly surrounded by people who don't care about what you do and are just really uninterested, like, think about if you want to continue surrounding yourself with those kind of people, you know. But overall, like, when you work on yourself, then you don't seek validation from other people. And when you feel like you want validation from other people, always go back to like stepping back and asking yourself why, and understanding that reason. My fifth reason to why valuing yourself is so important is because you become stronger. You become stronger for yourself, you become more confident, and you don't feel like you always have to compare yourself to other people. My sixth reason to why valuing yourself is so important is so that you can manifest things that you want to manifest, you know? Like, if you ever heard of the law of attraction, I totally and definitely believe in that. You know, like, whatever you're thinking about, whatever you want, or whatever, however you're feeling, like, you attract that. If you have negative thoughts, then you're only going to like attract negative things. If you feel like you are good enough, then you are going to attract things that make you feel really great about yourself. You're going to attract opportunities. You're going to attract people who like will help you and work on your dreams with you, you know? And so, yeah, it kind of speaks for itself. My last reason to why it's so important to value yourself is so that you can be someone that you can look up to. As you can tell, I'm someone who just really loves and values reflection. Like, I think it's so important to just understand why you do the things that you do. I'm just that kind of person. Like, I really, really want to understand and know why I do the things that I do. And when I'm able to like depict that reason why, then I'm like, oh, you know, like I feel like I understand myself much more. And I feel like I am able to control myself more because of that reasoning, because of that knowing. Take a step back. Ask yourself, like, would you be able to look up to the person that you are today? If you were your younger self, would you be able to look up to the person that you are today? As someone who does youth work, like, I know that as an adult, like, there's always someone looking up to me. And even if you don't do youth work, as an adult, like, younger people look up to you because like you are an adult, you know? Like, you probably don't know that they're looking up to you, but they are. They're paying close attention to like your actions, and they're learning from you. Do things that you will feel okay for other people to follow when they are your age. Valuing yourself more is so relative to goal setting. Like, I meet a lot of friends who tell me that they don't want to make goals because like it never comes true, you know? It's like you're just setting yourself up for failure. I want to empower you to value yourself more this year in 2019. When you're able to reflect and understand how to value yourself more, then you don't set yourself up for failure. Sometimes you may fall backwards, and that's okay. That's okay. Just think about why that happened and what did you learn from it, and then get up again. And so thank you so much for tuning in to today's session of valuing yourself more. I hope you walk away from today asking yourself, how do I value myself? Am I valuing myself enough? And I would love to hear that in the comments below. Please look forward to more videos. I will be putting out another video soon about like things that I do to like add more value into my life, things that I do to like give myself self-love, and how that I incorporate that within my busy schedule. Thank you. Much love to all of you, and don't be afraid to shine.